This video will show you how to assemble your iWALK 3.0. Please follow along. Before you start assembly, ensure that the iWALK will work for you by viewing our qualifications for use video. Let's identify the various components. This bag contains one of the three straps, the clamp nut and bolt, and the plastic gate strap. Some versions will come with a fabric gate strap already installed. These are the thigh supports. There's a left and a right thigh support. These are the support tubes. There's a left and right. This is the lower crutch tube assembly, the knee platform, which has the calf strap and the knee strap installed, the upper crutch assembly and the thumb screws. Some versions will come with the fabric gate strap already installed. If your iWALK was packaged differently than shown here, or if any parts were missing, immediately contact iWALK free tech support before proceeding. Step 1. Install lower tube assembly into the knee platform. Remove the knee strap from the front of the knee platform. Then remove the calf strap. First, remove the blue buckle. Grasp the buckle and push down. Remove the black buckle by gently lifting up on the locking tab while pushing down on the buckle. If you lift the locking tab too far, you can damage the buckle. Also, don't use tools to lift the locking tab. Place both straps aside for now. Place the knee platform face down on a flat surface. Align the push button spring with the front of the socket. Place one hand on the foot to apply downward force. While pushing down on the foot with your other hand, push the spring head in. Push down on the foot until the tube contacts the bottom of the socket. If the connection is tight, use a twisting motion on the foot while pushing down until the tube contacts the bottom of the socket. Rotate the foot 90 degrees until the spring head aligns with the hole. The spring head needs to pop into the hole. Test the connection by twisting forcefully on the foot. You should not be able to rotate the foot. Ensure that the clamp has not moved from its correct position. Reposition it as shown if necessary. Step 2. Install the thigh supports. Remove the thumb screws from the handle. Install the right thigh support. Install the thumb screw and tighten approximately 50% so that you can lift and rotate the thigh support. Lift the thigh support and rotate until the pointer is on the number 6 setting. Install the left thigh support using the same procedure. Step 3. Install upper crutch assembly. First, confirm that the two tubes are equal length. They should come equal with the height adjustment clips in the second hole down. If the tubes are not equal in length, adjust the longer tube by removing the blue C-clip. Then adjust the tube length until it's equal to the other tube. Then, reinstall the C-clip. Your iWALK comes with either the fabric gate strap or the plastic gate strap. The two straps provide the same function and are interchangeable. If your iWALK came with the fabric gate strap, skip to step number 4. If it came with a plastic gate strap, install the strap. Install the gate strap by applying pressure to the ends of the gate strap. You can also install it using your palms as shown, or with your fist. Do not attempt to install by applying pressure to the center section of the gate strap. This can damage or fracture the gate strap. Install the upper crutch assembly into the sockets at the front of the knee platform. If the fit is tight, push inward on the tubes while simultaneously pushing down. Make sure that the hole near the end of the tube aligns with the hole in the knee platform. Make sure both sides align. Step 4. Install the support tubes. As shown earlier, there's a right and left support tube. These correspond to the right and left side of the knee platform. First, install the right support tube. Double check to make sure that you're installing the correct tube. Then install the tube. Make sure to push down on the upper tube during installation to keep the upper assembly tube in position. Check the connection by pulling the tubes in opposite directions. Pull hard. Now install the left support tube. Double check to ensure you have the correct tube. Check the connection. If you install the support tube in the wrong side, here is how to remove it. If you push it in too far with the T-bolt, you can cause the spring to move out of position. If this happens, it's easily fixed. Contact iWALK free technical support for assistance. Install the clamp nut and bolt. Ensure the holes in the ends of the support tube align with the holes in the clamp. If the holes do not align, try repositioning the clamp by pushing upward or rotating. Insert the T-bolt through the holes and install the T-nut. Leave them partially tightened for now. Step 5. Adjust the foot for right or left leg use. Position the foot for either right leg use or left leg use. Positioned properly, the arrow will be pointing outward away from your injured leg. If the foot is positioned incorrectly, the arrow will be pointing inward toward your uninjured leg. Positioned incorrectly, the iWALK will be unstable, which could result in a fall and/or an injury. Never use your iWALK with incorrect foot orientation. To reorient the foot, remove the height adjustment pin. Rotate the foot 180 degrees. Then reinsert the pin. Put the straps aside for now. In our next video, we will show you where to install them for left or right leg use. Congratulations! You have now assembled your iWALK 3.0. Next, watch the fitting video instructions, where you will learn how to tailor the fit of your iWALK for fastest adaptation and optimum safety and efficiency.